Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having us in your living room today, or your kitchen, or your bedroom, wherever you're watching from. We appreciate it. I have some great guests for you today. I have Carrie Viola Brooke. She's the Executive Director of Child Enrichment, and we have a great event to talk about. And I have my fabulous friend, Philip Stanley, pastor, Cornerstone Assembly Church, talking about an event coming up as well, some things you don't want to miss. And I have a great fall design craft segment, actually, coming up at the end. So stay tuned for the show today. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Philip, I don't know if people will remember this because you have been on TV with me before. Philip was, he was with me for the inauguration in 9 months of the Signature Mike Show. He was my director, my filmmaker, my producer, he was my lifeline. He really was. I owe everything for the show to you, Philip. You know I do. You know I appreciate you.
First of all, I just want to congratulate you. It's been a year of being on the air, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, thank you. I could not have done it without you.
I'm happy to be a part of it.
Think about you all the time. I think about you all the time. As we've changed the formats to weekday, we went from Saturday nights to weekday. Things changed, and now we're in the studio here. So we take advantage of the filming situation here. But anyway, Philip, I think about you all the time.
I think about you too.
And we'll have more projects together. I know we will. Sure. You are the pastor at Cornerstone Assembly Church, and you have an event coming up in just a few days.
You know, it's really incredible. Mike, you know, last year when the hurricane hit, it was tragic for this area. A lot of damage done. I don't think there's anybody who was left unscathed through that whole situation. And so in the middle of that crisis, our church was able to partner with an organization called Convoy of Hope to bring supplies into Augusta to give resources out in the community. So we are looking forward to having an event on September the 27th. That's a Saturday.
Yes.
It's called Hope After Helene. And so we wanted to have this event to be able to give back to the community once again. It's on the anniversary weekend of the hurricane. Everyone knows that the recovery is still ongoing.
Yes.
But this is a celebration of how far we've come. And so we're going to have a family festival, but there will be resources given away from our friends at Convoy of Hope. So we have grocery bags, we have children's shoes, all sorts of things that we're going to be able to partner with them in giving away to the community that day.
That is just amazing, and that's what it's all about. It's about our community and helping them, and especially when we're blessed with what we have, if we can help others, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what the show's about. We talk about how community-driven we are and how we like to spotlight things like this. Like you said, you are collaborating with Convoy of Hope. It's a community-wide resource day centered on recovery, unity, and long-term healing following the devastation of Hurricane Helene. I mean, you can't drive around town without still seeing the effects of houses, of properties. I mean, it's still sad. I mean, to think that was almost a year ago that we went through this unexpectedly.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
crazy.
And the thing is that people are still having a hard time. Like we see it all the time at our church where folks are still in need. They need basic supplies. They need groceries because everything is more expensive right now.
Yes.
And so this is not just, an opportunity for those who are looking for short-term recovery, like getting those groceries that day, but we're also going to have folks there from organizations around the community that'll be there to help offer long-term solutions as well. And so this has all come together. It's beautiful how the community has rallied behind this. We have so many different churches. It's not one group of churches. There's so many churches in the area that have come together to make this possible, along with other nonprofits. We're glad for our friends at the Hub to be joining us. The YMCA is going to be helping us out. United Way. There's several others. And we're just very, very proud to be able to put this event on.
That is amazing. Yeah, the day offers food, supplies, recovery, like you mentioned. The event is September 27th, as you said. The festival is from 4 to 7 at Project Life, which is at 1760 Gordon Highway. You'll have groceries, hot dogs, concessions, fun games and family zone, and a community connections area.
Absolutely. So the festival is going to look like a whole lot of fall festivals look in this area. So we want it to be a fun time, a celebration. But then we also will have a tent there with groceries and other supplies in it that we'll be able to hand out to families who are in need for that. But that morning, it actually kicks off earlier that morning. So we're going to actually have drive-through distribution sites, very familiar to those who went through the hurricane last year. We had these distribution sites all over the area. We've partnered with Richmond County School System and Columbia County School System, and so there's 4 school sites where people can go to these drive-throughs from 8 to 11 that Saturday morning to get a couple of bags of groceries. And so that's going to be at Glen Hills Middle School, Cross Creek High, it'll be at Martinez Elementary and Grovetown High School. So we're very, very proud and very grateful to the schools for hosting us. So it's going to be a really great day.
Awesome. Can people get involved to help?
Absolutely.
If they're in a situation monetarily or with goods?
You know, the truth is that we are still raising a little bit of budget. As you can imagine, a festival like this and a resource day, it does cost a little bit of money to put together. We have great partners, but we're still looking for about $2,500 of support if there's someone interested in helping out with those donations. Okay. They can always find the information on our website. It's cornerstoneassembly.church/Hope After Helene.
Okay.
But the easiest way is going to be going on Facebook and searching Hope After Helene. It's going to be the easiest way to get in touch with us.
Awesome.
But for volunteers, we do have an intake form on the Facebook event and the website. They can sign up through a Google form, and then they can get placed wherever they would like to volunteer. So yeah, we're looking for more volunteers. Right now, we're trying to shoot for around 200 volunteers that day.
Okay.
And we have a lot of folks who've already signed up, but we can always use more to make it a very good experience.
Awesome, very good. I'll pledge $500.
Oh man,
how
thank
about
you so
that?
much.
Absolutely. So you mentioned all of the great things going on and that it's a fall festival. It's the time of year we want to be outside. But unlike most fall festivals, this has a purpose. This has a meaning. You're helping people. So you're having a great time with your family, and then you're also giving back.
Absolutely. That's the whole idea, is that it's a celebration of how far we've come. It's a celebration of unity within the community. We have so many people from all these different backgrounds who are going to be there making this event possible. And so we just want to make it where families can enjoy themselves, have a good time.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, it sounds like fun. I definitely need to be there for sure. Philip, can't thank you enough for being on here and all of the great things, because you have different events and things that Cornerstone. We need to have you on the show again and talk about everything when you have things coming up. You're always welcome.
I'd love to be here, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Stay tuned. I have Child Enrichment coming up next. You don't want to miss their event coming up in a few days as well. We'll be right back.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors and More. It's football season and time to get your home game day ready. We want you to score big with our game-changing deals with durable hardwood, cozy carpets, wallpaper, and the best lighting in town. We can make your home special, so get in the game with our unbeatable discounts. Visit us today and kick off making your home the best with Hardwood Floors and More.
Hardwood Floors and More. So much more in store for you.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fierce Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Welcome back. We have had Child Enrichment on the show before. I had my friend Nan Easler. She's on the board and also the chair of this event that Carrie Viola Brook, who is the executive director of Child Enrichment, here today to talk about. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Child enrichment is so important in our community. Should we just recap with everybody and tell them why and what you do?
Sure. So Child Enrichment since 1978 has been helping kids in our community heal from abuse and neglect. We have 3 main programs, and that's our Child Advocacy Center, where we do interviews with kids when there's allegations of abuse, provide free trauma counseling, and help with medical exams. We have our CASA program, Court-Appointed Special Advocates, where we recruit, train, and supervise community volunteers to advocate for kids in foster care and get them out of foster care quicker. And then our newest program is prevention, where I joke with our prevention director, her job is to make the other 2 programs go out of business.
I love it. That's great philosophy. I like that. Yes, child enrichment is so important.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to have it. So you have all kinds of events.
Mm-hmm.
You have Chip In for Children golf tournament. You have Heroes for Hope 5K run walk. And you have Cooking for Kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's coming up September 20th.
Yeah, so Cooking for Kids is our signature event. Just like any nonprofit in the community, we rely on community support and people coming out and supporting events like Cooking for Kids. All of our services we provide are free to the kids and families we work with, so we really rely on that support to make sure kids have those resources to heal after what they've experienced and endured.
Awesome. Well, that's great. It gives them hope, gives us hope that everything is going on. It is September 20th from 7 to 10 p.m. Where is the event held?
It's at the Columbia County Fairgrounds out in Grovetown.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice area. It is your biggest fundraiser of the year.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a fun-filled evening featuring a lively cooking competition, a delicious dessert showdown, beer and wine, exciting raffles, both silent and live auctions, live music.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and so anybody who's come to Cooking for Kids in the past couple of years, it'll be a little bit different this year. So we're giving like a little nod to our history. So a lot of people know we used to have a wild game cook-off, and we used to have art of chocolate, a dessert competition. So we're kind of combining those 2.
I see, okay.
And we'll have a regular cooking competition. We have about 10 different barbecue cooks that are going to have some samples for the people to vote on, and then we'll have some desserts as well. In addition to, we will still have our oyster roast. Generously, the oysters are donated by Abel Brown, so we're going similar to what we've been doing in the past, but it's a really fun event.
That's awesome. Yes, it's all in support of child enrichment. So every ticket, bid, and bite supports local kids in need.
Yeah.
In need. Yes.
Yeah, and like we said before, each year we serve about 1,200 kids in our community, and we could not do that without the support of the community. The kids that we work with are the future of our society, and we need to make sure that they have the tools and resources to overcome what is not their fault that they've had to experience. So we really hope people come out, and we hope they bid generously, and we also are so grateful for our sponsors that make this event possible.
Yes, one of those sponsors is Mark Herbert. He's on the board of Child Enrichment and a sponsor of the event. He is a big partner of our television show. He builds homes. He's a home builder. He and his wife Joanne Herbert Homes, and he also has Bordeaux Event Center, Bordeaux Steak and Seafood. He's building homes out in Washington and in Thompson. So, and he's a big supporter of yours.
Yeah, Mark and Joanne are so generous to the community. So we're grateful that they believe in the cause and the mission that we work for and support that event. So they're one of the sponsors for that evening. In addition, we have SR&S, which is our premier sponsor, as well as Arubis Richmond and River Oak Construction are also our major sponsors as well.
Fantastic. It's great to have that community support because they know how important it is to invest in the kids.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's a night of flavor, fun, and giving back.
Exactly.
How can people buy tickets?
Yeah, so they can go to our website, childenrichment.org, or they can go to our social media and see on there. All tickets are purchased through Eventbrite, so they could go to Eventbrite as well and look up Cooking for Kids and find out there how to purchase those tickets.
Okay, can they buy tickets that night?
So everything is electronic, so they could, but they would have to do it online.
I see.
So $75 for a ticket, and that includes the food, beer and wine, all the entertainment. So it's a pretty good deal, as well as giving back to kids in our community.
That's a great deal. I mean, you go out to dinner, and with entertainment, I mean, it's going to be at least $75. And again, it's it's for a great cause.
Exactly.
That's awesome. How can people help otherwise in general for child enrichment throughout the year?
Yeah, so it is a hard time for nonprofits right now. Funding is really a challenge, and a lot of grants are drying up, or there's some challenges with getting them. So just in general, funding, providing support, financial support. But in addition to that, if people are interested in volunteering, we need more CASA volunteers than we currently have. So if you're interested in helping a kid get either adopted or reunified back with their family, come through our training. We'll provide you all the education you need and become a CASA volunteer. And then just spread awareness. The more people know about the important work our team is doing, the better it's going to be for the community.
And that costs nothing
Exactly.
to share and support. Exactly. Tag friends, share. Social media is right at our fingertips and so easy.
The work we do is often a topic people don't want to talk about and they want to shy away from, but we need those people to step up and bring attention to the work we're doing so that we can stop abuse from happening.
Right. Do you find that kids who were abused as they get into adults, they join into your program and help?
So yes, we have some supporters of ours that they tell us, I received support from you back when I was a kid. We have people that reach out to us and thank us for the support they gave. A lot of times we work with kids who maybe weren't in a supportive environment at home, and their therapist or their CASA is the only supportive person in their life. So they want to find a way to give back.
Yes, absolutely. That's awesome. I was given shoes by Salvation Army when I was a kid, you know, so you think about those things and you want to give back when you're in a position to do so.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, everybody can do something to help kids in our community. So find out ways to get involved, whether it's Child Enrichment or another organization, just take action.
Absolutely. Carrie, thank you for being here today. I appreciate all of your great information. Stay tuned. I have a craft segment coming up, and I'm going to be using a knife. So, you know, I've already pricked myself with something that prepping for, so I may cut my finger off today. Stay tuned and we'll find out.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Crafting Corner brought to you by my friends Nailed It at DIY in Evans. If you haven't been, you need to check it out. So many great things. And what I'm going to do today has a little bit to do with what Christina Perkopile taught me on the show. So fall is here, and so I'm going to play around with some pumpkins. These are just foam fake pumpkins. They're very inexpensive. You can get them at the craft store. So I am going to start with one project here. I'm going to pull off, oh, it came right out. Yes, I want to pull this stem off of this one. And let's see if I can, let's see. I'm damaging the pumpkin a little bit. There we go, got that one. What I want to do first of all, and I might want to use these sticks to help, I want to stack these pumpkins. Sometimes we want our decor to be a little taller. Sometimes, as you see, these pumpkins are kind of flat. Sometimes we need something a little elevated. So that's what I want to show you today. So I'm trying to stack these, and I think I'm going to do, yes, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this one here. We might do that. Let's use a little hot glue as well in here. And already creating some good height. What I love about what the pumpkins I've chosen here, and I'm going to use this one here on the top. I'm going to leave this stem on. But what I love about this is that I've got the graduating colors. Really like that. Let's try this and go in there. Let's use a little more hot glue around. Again, you know, sometimes on a coffee table or a bookcase, these, because they're foam, could be used outdoor. You're not going to have a bug issue or a rotting issue because they're real pumpkins. But already, how fun is that? But more is more, as I say. Last week I used these garlands in some fall decor. I'd like to use those here as well. What's great about some of these types of things, picks and garlands, they're kind of already put together. So you don't have to worry about building anything up. I want to wrap this around. And I have some floral wire, this little green floral wire, and I am going to, and what's great about something like this is it cuts itself here. It has a little piece here, and you just snap it, and you have a little piece of wire. I'm going to wire this together back here in the back, this garland. And what's great about the garland, the wire, you can just twist it, you can tie it, and it gets it real tight there. I've seen people use tie bands sometimes, but they get a little bulky. So we have something like that. I'm going to add a little at the top as well. This is nice. This little garland had a little gourd or a little pumpkin on here, so I think we'll use that. That would be nice to see wrapped around here, maybe. Let's see. I'll use my wire again. Actually, here, let me use the hot glue here. Use a little bit of both in case you don't have the wire and you have some hot glue. Let's do something like this. That's still not enough for me. So I want to make some bows. And I found great ribbon. Christina Perkopile from Nailed It DIY turned me on to using different ribbons. And I have a plaid with green, white, and orange. Then I have an orange, and then I have a green. These have wire in them, so they're really, really great to use. So you take a little piece of ribbon, I would say probably I have about 12 inches of ribbon there. You pull it down about 1/3 of the way, and then you cinch it right in there. I'm going to do the same with the orange and then the green. And I'm going to put the plaid right in the middle so it pulls out these solid colors here. Let's see, I say as I say, not as I do. And I'll use some more wire. And we are going to make a bow. And if you have an extra pair of hands, that is great. But I'm going to tie this in a knot. This floral wire is really great. Sometimes you can just twist it or you can tie it in a knot. And then Christina Perkopile taught us how to dog ear the bottom of our ribbon. If you all haven't been to Nailed It DIY, you need to check them out in Evans. You can go in onesies, you can have a party. But anyway, here we go. Now what I want to do is I want to attach these bows, and I can do that amongst, let's see if I can just kind of wrap this around in here. I didn't make that wire quite long enough, but I can tie it in here with my garland. I can use hot glue again. Let's see. Again, a second pair of hands is always helpful. Don't you wish sometimes you were an octopus and you could just fix everything you need? But we can do something like this. We have that. Okay, so you can see what we have. And we can come down here as well. So how fabulous is that, sitting on your table and you have some height there? Hey, stay tuned. I'll be back with my guest for the day, and I'm going to use that knife that I promised you. We'll be right back.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, Every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fierce Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Remember when a handshake meant something? At F&M Bank, it still does. Here, you're greeted with a smile, called by name, and treated like family. We believe in people over profits, and we're proud to grow with Washington and Augusta, Georgia, and all the communities we call home. F&M Bank, hometown banking, timeless service.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey Michael here with Hardwood Floors and More. For years I've been talking to you about our floors, but did you know we are the largest locally owned lighting gallery in town? We have interior and exterior lights and ceiling fans also, so we can help you with any lighting project. We carry all brands to include Savoy House and Visual Comfort, and we are so excited we are now your local Capital Lighting dealer. Visit us today and discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors and More has so much more in store for you.
We are back, and I wanted to do one more craft segment. I've taken one. What's great about these foam pumpkins, just like a real pumpkin, you can carve them. You can carve into them. So I made a little, I'm putting a little votive candle in here. So I made a mark around how this can fit in here, and I'm cutting out the foam. And again, I have a knife. I haven't had a knife on set in a while, and every time I do, everybody freaks out.
You're making me nervous, man.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So we've got this in here. Boy, that fit right in there. And again, because it's foam, works really, really well. Very easy. Guys, thank you for being here today. We learned so many great things about both of your events. I mean, look how nice this would be on your coffee table, outdoors, indoors. I know sometimes with pets and kids you don't want a flame, but you know, that looks fantastic. But that little candle's in there. You can't really do that with the real pumpkin because it's hollow and it's going to fall in there. But these foam pumpkins you can play around with and do so many things. Whether you need something low, whether you need something high. There we have it. Awesome. Hey, have you guys heard about my stage show coming up? The end of October, October 25th, the Signature Mike Show, Mike at the Miller. I am going to be singing songs that relate to the story of my life. And then we are going to do the live Signature Mike TV show live on stage for 1,300 people. So if you need tickets, stop at the Miller box office or call the Miller box office, go to their website, or come into my store. We have tickets for you there as well. I hope to see you there. So again, thank you both for being here. You have some great events coming up. Such a pleasure to meet you. I had not met you. I love child enrichment and everything you guys do. So catch us on our YouTube channel, Signature Mike. Email me at mike@signaturemike.com if you have a design dilemma, if you have any suggestions. We love hearing from you always. So check us out. Check us all out on social media. And we will see you the next time on the Signature Mike Show. Bye-bye.
All right.